This is a video summary of Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. The novel opens in the central London Hatching and Conditioning Centre, where the director of the hatchery and one of his assistants, Henry Foster, are giving a tour to a group of boys. They all learn about the Bogovinsky and pod-snap process that allow the hatchery to produce thousands of almost identical human embryos. Each embryo is conditioned into one of 5 castes: alpha, beta, gamma, delta, or epsilon. The alpha embryos are designed to become the leaders and thinkers of the world state. The rest are conditioned to be slightly less physical and intellectually impressive. The director then leads the boys to a nursery where they observe a group of delta infants being reprogrammed to dislike books and flowers. Mustafa Mond, one of the 10 world controllers, introduces himself to the boys and begins to explain the history of the world state, focusing on the state's successful efforts to remove emotion, desires, and human relationships from society. Meanwhile, in the hatchery, we meet Lenina, who is chatting in the bathroom with Fanny Crone about her relationship with Henry Foster. Fanny shames Lenina for going out with Henry exclusively for 4 months. Lenina then states that she is somewhat attracted to Bernard Marx. Lenina tells Bernard she would be happy to go on a trip with him to the Savage Reservation in New Mexico. Lenina and Bernard are shocked to see its aged and ill residents. Back in the world state, no one shows signs of aging. Bernard flies to Santa Fe, where he calls Mustafa Mond and receives his permission to bring John and Linda back to the world state. John becomes a hit with London society because of his strange life led on the reservation. John also becomes disturbed by the society he sees. John then learns that Linda is about to die. After Linda dies, John sees a group of Delta clones who he tries to convince to revolt, throwing the Soma out the window. Then a riot breaks out. After the riot, John is brought to the office of Mustafa Mond. John talks about the values of the world state. John argues that they demonize the residents of the world state, but Mond says that stability and happiness are much more important than humanity. Mond says that social stability requires a sacrifice of art, science, and math. In the morning, he wakes up overcome with anger and sadness to the world state society and hangs himself. This was a video summary of Brave New World by Aldous Huxley.